Hi, my name is George Ariza, and today I'd like to talk about the psychosocial chemical factors behind addiction and alcoholism. So many people who are addicted to substances of whatever kind and alcohol are people who have suffered trauma within their family of origin, which is not resolved. And this trauma could be from neglect, sexual, verbal, or physical abuse. And these people also tend to have a chemical imbalance, and that means that they are also suffering from depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. And another factor is social trauma that is layered upon the trauma that they experience from the trauma within their family of origin. And this could be trauma from being ostracized for being a person of color, their sexual orientation, being a woman, etc. So, I've developed a protocol that is very effective for helping the individual to completely recover from addiction and alcoholism. We store trauma not just in our minds, in our subconscious minds, but also in our bodies, in the musculature of our bodies. And this is something that has been scientifically proven, that there is a link between mind and body, that the mind affects the body and vice versa. When I work with people, I'm able to see that they are storing a lot of their emotional baggage in their bodies. When I ask them to do something like the lotus pose and they can't do it, it tells me they're holding on to a lot of anger, shame, guilt, resentment. Because anytime a topic comes up that is distressing to them, either it reminds them of their growing up, what they were told was wrong, those muscles below the waist will clench really, really tight. And it's really important for the person to relax these muscles so that the mind will also relax and let go of the stored programs that are unhealthy. The other thing to consider is the fact that if the person is chemically imbalanced, I always recommend the following: that first they go see a licensed psychiatrist. And well, actually, the first person I'd like them to see, or I recommend them to see, is a pharmacist. Why? Because a pharmacist is a licensed MD. The pharmacist has more time to spend with the individual to discuss things like what is the therapeutic dose of an antidepressant. And if the person is depressed, they can ask the pharmacist what recommendations the pharmacist has for them. And they can take the script that is written by the pharmacist to their psychiatrist. It's really important to go in that order because it's very difficult to get psychiatrists to spend enough time with individuals and say, okay, you know, how are you really feeling? Is this really working? So we have to learn how to become our own self-advocates. It's really, really important if you have a loved one to go and do the research and the investigation for them. That's really, really important. Then the next thing would be to help the person reintegrate into their body. By that I mean letting go of the trauma. I always recommend the pigeon pose, because this is a Kundalini yoga posture that allows the muscles below the waist to gently relax and let go of things they're holding on to, that they are not even aware of. When I examine clients and they are stiff in their body, it tells me that these individuals are also very inflexible in the mind, that they are set in a certain way. They don't want to change, and they're not open to new ideas and suggestions. It's important to understand that a flexible body is equated with a flexible mind, and vice versa. Life is about change, so it's important that we look at areas in our lives that we can change for the better, so that we will have a much healthier, happier, and fulfilled life. That's my goal for all of you. And the protocol that I've developed for helping individuals to completely recover from addiction and alcoholism is very effective because it's synergistic. And I use animal therapy, mirror work, yoga, and laughter. The yoga is really important because it helps to dislodge the negative thoughts and patterns from the body and the mind. Animal therapy is important because we are designed as tactile creatures. We are meant to touch and feel. That's really important. When someone gets a hug, studies show that this boosts the immune system. This also acts to help the individual to feel that they are in their bodies, so that they are here in the present moment. And laughing rather, is important because it relaxes not only the 52 muscles in the face, but that relaxation then filters down through the rest of the body's organs down to the feet. And that's really important because, again, it relaxes the body so we can let go of tension and stress and things that are causing us problems. So I always recommend laughing every day. Watch something that's funny, a funny video, and you'll be surprised at the results. So if you're interested in me answering more questions, go ahead and let me know what you'd like me to answer, and I will follow up with you. I'll produce a video that answers your question. Take care and have an awesome day. You deserve it.